I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk to folks from the VTuber community about their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Jeanne Hamada has joined us. Hi.
Hello.
And
Greetings.
I appreciate you coming on. Could you introduce yourself to everybody, please?
Yes. Hello everyone. My name is Jeanne Hamada. I am a raccoon. I'm a trash raccoon. And yeah, I stream on YouTube and usually just like play games and stuff like that. If you guys know my YouTube channel, thank you. And if you guys this is your first time meeting me, I hope you guys a wonderful day. I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope you guys a wonderful evening.
Yeah, we're
And
gonna
thank you for Eric for inviting me.
absolutely. We're gonna find out a little more about you
Mhm.
as we go along here. When did you
Mhm.
start VTubing?
Okay, so I'm trying to recall. I did start making video back in like 2008, right? But I start VTubing, mainly like VTubing in 2020 to 2021. I'm still doing it, but yeah, that's where I'm mainly focused on. So yeah.
So you were on the internet streaming well before you started VTubing.
No,
Mm,
no.
no, so but you did pick it up about 2020.
hmm
Why did you decide to do it? Is it love of games or love of entertaining?
Okay, so I can hear myself loop back, so yeah, but
Okay.
that's okay. Uh, but okay, so the idea is that back then in 2020, because of like the COVID and stuff like that, right? Uh, People has to like go on online class, and the way I found it is that there is this friend of mine who like telling me that hey, you can use like this 3D avatar or 2D avatar to like replace yourself in like the camera and stuff like that. And I'm like, sure, why not? Why don't I try it? And then I bought like a webcam and I use it in class, and that's how I know about like VTubing and stuff like. That's how I learned about how you can be VTubing. After they told me about this other VTuber called what's this called? Funky from Team Forest Community. So yeah.
Mm. Well, you've been able to go pretty well since then. Been able to stay online for quite a long time. Have you been able to uh, get a lot of people on with collaborations and such?
Um. Well, I did invite a lot of people to like collab and stuff like that, but most of them is like friends in like Discord I met, or just like literally just people I met in the VTubing community. I asked them and like, hey, you want to collab like today or tomorrow or something like that? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not?
Mm.
And we just like do it one time and then we never talk again.
Well, I mean, at least you get that anyway. You do
Mhm.
get to meet some different people. What type of games do you like to play online?
um, I like chill type of game. Okay, there's like this stigma I have, right? There's like this problem I have in that fast paced type of game. It just like confuses me because I don't know what to do. There's so many things to do,
Right.
and because most of them is usually like multiplayer like oriented, I'm not good at those type of thing. I'm not good with multiplayer type of game. I'm not a cooperative person
Yeah.
per se because I'm the saboteur. That's the thing.
I'd be the guy that
But
hides behind a rock.
mhm. But here's the thing. I love multiplayer game where you like can like chill with your friends, sitting around talking about life, and I think that's why I love games such as Minecraft. I used to play Minecraft a lot, but not anymore. And games such as Project Zomboid, which is I play a lot, like almost every day. So I love those type of game.
Project Zomboid looks like it would be a lot of fun.
It
And
is.
you do have a multiplayer with that?
Zomboid has a multiplayer, yes. You can have a server and stuff like that. It is.
Wow, that would be pretty tough to do, I'd imagine. But I never seen
No, it's
anybody
actually really
last.
easy.
I never seen anybody
It
last
is
too
really
long
easy.
on that game. How long have you been able to last
Um,
on it?
Longest 12 months, about a year.
Whoa, how did you do that?
I uh I don't know, but here's the kicker. Here's the kicker that actually pissed me off. I died from cold.
Oh no!
I froze to death inside my car. I don't know how they managed to kill me. I just froze inside my car.
After 12 months.
Yes.
Lasting all that
No
time.
bites, nothing. Froze to death. I'm literally a popsicle.
Oh no. Oh no. That's a
Mhm.
tough way to go after all that. What was your strategy? How did you do that?
Okay, so one thing that people doesn't exactly know, right, is that the how do you call it? The lesser your close, right? It is the tips I give you. The lesser your clothes, the less noise you make in the game. So right. So if you wear clothes such as sneaker, for example, a sneaker helps you move faster because it's the only clothes that helps you move faster.
Mm-hmm.
But it also the quietest. It's the quietest shoes you can wear.
Wow.
So when you like sneak around with sneaker, uh, somebody doesn't hear you a lot. But if you like military boots, it will make a lot of noise. That's the thing.
Ah,
You try not to make noise. Don't
so
make noise.
so for people who try to use more protection, that doesn't necessarily help them because it draws the zombies to you.
Yes, but here's the thing: if they don't know you're there, what do you need protection for?
Ah, that's a good strategy. That's a very good
Exactly.
strategy. Yeah,
The
I
only time I think you need the protection is during the winter because I think that's the reason why I did because I was only wearing like a puffer jacket and nothing else underneath it.
that's going commando the hard way,
Hmm.
as far as that goes. The
Hmm.
were you able to? I know I understand you're able to grow your own food in that game. Have you been able to do that?
Hmm. Uh, no, I'm eating maggot.
Ah, so so you
Yes.
so you uh so you were able to store enough food to last that long.
Not necessarily because here's the thing: canned food is heavy, right? Canned
Mm,
food is heavy, and they need like a can opener. But a sardine or a tuna can is well, a tuna can and sardine doesn't need like a can opener,
right.
but a tuna only weighs 0.3 pound.
Mm.
A sardine weighs 0.8. So yeah, it's just between mix and match. You can pick one of those. If you don't have can opener, well, too bad you cannot eat canned food. But if you find both of those, you can save it for winter because that's when food doesn't like grow.
You
Nothing
sh-
grows.
you should put out a how-to guide to do this because you've got all the strategies down.
Uh, okay, so here's the kicker, right? I tried to like stream Zomboid like twice by now. Well, three times actually, but I won't count that other one I did. Both of those attempts lags my game significantly to the point that I literally have to like shut down my computer after I stream. It's just that unoptimized.
Oh, gee. Well, I mean, you're just limited sometimes by what you're able to do with the
True.
equipment. But I say as soon as you're able to upgrade that, and you ought to go on there and show people how to play that game because I see people uh, who are online gamers for years get on there and not last 30 minutes or uh, get eaten immediately and or do something really dumb. But I never heard of that clothing thing. That's a really good tip.
Mm-hmm. It's how do you call it? There is a lot of clothing in like Zomboid where that like can slow you down, right? But like I said, sneaker is the only one that can like increase your speed. So yeah, if you just like go commando with only sneakers, you're good to go. No one hears you. They'll never see you coming.
Wow, that's really cool. That's
Mm-hmm.
there you go, folks. There's your tip for beating Project Zomboid to at least last 12 months. However, when you do get to the winter, make sure you get something bundled up because it's not gonna
Mm-hmm.
help.
And if you can, try to hold up in like a house or something like that that you can make sure
Yeah.
it's like fortified or something. Get to the second floor if they have second floor and hold on till the morning because you're not putting campfire inside the house. It'll burn the house. You have to hold down. That's the
Yeah.
thing. Eat a lot of food, and you know, eat a
Stock.
lot of food so your body can warm up.
What about medical supplies? Do you want to stock up on those as much as you can?
Um, Save bourbon. Do not drink it. Save it. Do not drink it. Trust me on this. Getting infection, like not from like zombie or something, like just infection from wounds and stuff like that, is a death sentence if you cannot clean it up.
Ah.
So yeah, save bourbon if you found it. Don't drink it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it.
That's a pretty good thing in life, in real life too. Save your bourbon.
Mhm.
Just
Because bourbon is the only alcohol that you can drink.
ah.
It satiates your hunger and thirst, but it's also like the only alcohol that you can put on like wound, because I wouldn't imagine you putting beer on your wound. That's gonna be real painful.
Yeah, and it would be actually would be very painful. What other
Hmm.
games do you like to play online?
Uh, I do play Team Fortress 2 back then. Like, well, yeah, I do like play a lot of like Valve game,
Hmm.
like Left 4 Dead 2 or like Team Fortress 2. Recently I acquired like Portal, like
Mm,
the game itself, like in Portal 2.
right.
I've been meaning to play it. I just don't have friends to play it. I'm terribly sorry. I have no friends.
Well, that can change in a hurry if you're able to
Hmm.
get everything going and get some collaborations, get some folks that you're trusting in. I imagine that's not very easy to do.
It is. Yeah, but I think, and the question is, of, I think Team Fortress is like the other game that I do play. Considering that I'm not good with the game, I'm just saying I only have like 2,000 hour in it. I'm not good with the game.
Have you ever tried Stardew Valley?
I did in
Well,
mobile
yeah,
before my phone lost its life. So
yeah,
yeah, I did play Stardew Valley back then.
yeah. That's my go-to chill game. I think I have
Hmm.
about 30 save files on it,
Mm.
and they're getting an
I,
update.
I I did play like the mobile one. I pirated because I don't want to give Google money. Screw them.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think in that safe I live, like not live. I just call it live. I play Stardew Valley for like 2 or 3 years. That's
Mm,
how long I did play it. So yeah.
yeah. Well, you got a ways in then. It certainly can take a lot of your time if you let it.
Mm-hmm.
My wife
It
has to
is. It is.
my wife has to tell me to turn it off every time I stay too long. Otherwise, I'll never get to sleep. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just keep playing it. What do you have plans for this year for your channel? Do you want to upgrade and get more streaming done?
Yes, actually, I'm planning. One of the thing I plan is that I'm trying to get what you call. I already got, well, 1K subscribers like already done
Hmm.
by the end of by the month, the first month. So that's
Congratulations.
done. Thank you so much. But here's the thing: I want to like improve the stream more, so I can get like more people to like see the stream. I want like more people to enjoy the stream, because here's the thing: most people that do streaming and stuff like that wants to do it for the money and stuff like that. I mean, I want to do it for the money as well. Nothing get me wrong, but most people only focus on getting the money instead of like providing a service for people. Because when you're streaming or becoming a VTuber, you're an entertainer. You're giving service to people. If you can make them stay, that's how you retain their attention. That's how they will pay you, because they love what you do. People that do that mostly focus on the aesthetic, but not with how do you call it, the charm of their, they don't feel this thing. That's the thing.
Right. You have to interact with the people who are there,
Mm-hmm.
and you're their entertainment, and you have to don't cater completely to them, but you do have to figure them into what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Wow, it was a lot like that in the radio business too, where you are there for your audience, and if a lot of people, some people go on and just have fun, and they don't care about it so much. But if you want to make it a business, you really do need to do some marketing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, with the games you got on right now, what are you streaming at the moment when you're on?
Currently I'm not streaming. No.
Oh, but once you get back up and going, what are you going to look to do?
Okay, so I will stream later on today, right?
Mm,
I'll stream Super Hot, the game from 2016, where you like, uh if I don't know a lot about the game, but it's a game about you
mm-hmm,
like playing this game, like you as a character playing this game, right?
right.
And in the game, the time in the game doesn't move unless you move.
Wow.
So you have to like defeat this sort of enemy that is shooting or like trying to kill you, but their movement doesn't move unless you move. So you have to like time you have to strategize a bit. That's the
That
only thing I know about the game.
that's a lot of strategy there.
Hmm.
That
And it's a lot of fun, actually. It's a lot of fun. I like a strategy game. I love games that makes you grind your tooth out of anger because you fail to like micromanage. That's how I like games like as Arnex.
yeah. Well, I can tell you, just listening to your explanation of the Project Zomboid game, that sounded like it
Hmm.
was really made for you because all of that work you put in and the care of detail that you make uh, gives you a better chance to survive. That's for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm just sitting in the corner of a warehouse smoking weed all day. That's all I
Well, that's that too. That can work.
do.
The um, what types of games would you like to play in the future? Is there something else you'd like to expand your channel with?
Um, yeah, there is okay, there is this one game I really want to play. And how did don't get me wrong. I'm all into like simulation and stuff like that. But I really want to try Project Wingman.
Okay, what's that game about?
hmm It's a plane simulation.
Wow.
Playing a jet uh you playing as a jet uh pilot,
Mm-hmm.
and that's all I know.
Mm. Oh, that sounds like
hmm
fun. It certainly sounds safer than actually trying to fly the plane.
hmm
And,
Exactly, yeah.
and for someone who's as scared of heights as I am, sounds a lot better than getting into the plane. I wouldn't want to try anything like that anytime soon. But is there
hmm
any other type of streaming you'd like to do?
Um, Not currently. No, currently no.
Yeah, nothing on the lines of artwork or anything like that.
Well, I did draw, but the last one I draw was about a year ago.
Mm, yeah,
I
but
don't do like art stream and stuff like because I cannot draw.
ah, well, I certainly can't draw. That's for sure. I wouldn't want to do anything like that. What is the one thing that you've enjoyed the most about streaming so far?
I like talking to people. That's something I guess. I like talking to people, meeting new people, making like meeting new friends and just like introduce them to like, hey, guys, I met like this really cool person and I just bring them to my stream. I think that's some of the joy I found during my streaming career. So yeah.
Was that something you always wanted to do? Did you always want to be an entertainer type person?
Not necessarily. I just like meeting new people. That's it.
Yeah. Even when you were a kid, was it something that were you an outgoing person?
No.
Well, nope, just kind of stayed to yourself for the most part. But this is certainly gives you the opportunity because your potential audience is the entire world.
I suppose there is some wisdom in that, but I don't try to make that as my like main primary goal. That's the thing. Because I see like some flaws in that way of thinking actually. I saw some flaws in that and I just like nah.
Yeah, just it's more individual for you, like one to one type of situation.
Sometimes, not always sometimes, but yeah.
Mhm. So for someone who wants to see your streams, someone who wants to see what you have to offer, how can they do that?
But here's the thing. That people want to like find my stream and stuff like that. There are some people that have this niche, right? Because I met like a couple of my viewers from like playing random games like Half-Life, Team Fortress 1, and stuff like that. And they stick around. And I don't know why. That's the thing. Now that you bring it up, I don't know why people stick around. That's the thing. Because as far as I know, I don't have a charm. I don't have a charm that can make people stay. I have like the same charisma as like a blackboard. That's the thing. I
Oh,
don't I
well,
don't know
don't
even
do that.
myself.
No, you have quite a bit of charisma. I mean, people stick around because of the personalities involved, and obviously the folks who stick around for your streams enjoy listening to you and enjoy watching you play these games.
Maybe so. Maybe so. But then again, you can be a character without having a character. So yeah.
Yeah, and that's certainly true. But I think in this case,
hmm
it's your audience is a good following in there. They'll be able to keep up with you, and this year will be a good one for you. Uh, Gene, I really appreciate you coming on with us. We're going to put your
hmm
links up in the description for people who want to watch what you're doing online. And again, thank you very much for coming on.
No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.